Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Ricky, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Amalar Divine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 2, Relics and Revelations.
So the deposit tunnels, can we just go out one of those?
No, they're deposit tunnels, not withdrawal tunnels.
Down here, I feel like all the tunnels are both ways.
Most of the creatures down here swing both ways.
They swing
Actually,
all ways.
Yeah, they swing all ways.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell is not concerned with gender.
A tunnel's a tunnel.
If you guys are gonna run, it sounds like it's time for some of y'all to get on some fucking horses and start booking it.
How many
Yes.
people can fit on the field?
3. Also, you guys have an entire army in here.
Oh, I'm not worried about them. They're last on my list.
Glad she bought the expendable ones.
That's about to get you murdered.
Murder.
I'm not the one that's not going to let all 100,000 of them ride on my horse.
I don't think that 100,000 people could fit on any horse.
Cody, you had a chance to get a mount, and you didn't get it.
I would like
I'm
to
gonna make Tatar let me ride on his shoulders out of here.
I would like to note that Octavian has big meaty hands, black hair,
But you
and
said
can
long
probably it's about where it's about good.
It's the hair from the description of the hair that we found.
Yeah, it's the hair from it could be mistaken as the hair from the description that you found, or literally that corpse head that he's holding in the picture.
Well, if we track the black hair and it leads us back down here, then we know, and it's just it. Oh well.
I guess the money's gone.
I guess we're poor forever.
To be fair, my other conspiracy theory was because of Grandma saying "ruin to your wish," she might be the culprit.
Let's go beat up a granny.
The Glass Wasp episodes are the ones currently being released, so I'm currently on that conspiracy theory.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go try and head back the way that you came?
I certainly don't want to fight a Prince of Hell in hell. So
The
I
way
guess.
which group came, because
Yeah.
there's a couple different ways we could go.
The answer to that is yes. I will let you know that the way back is different.
Oh, okay.
So, since he has announced himself before being able to make a tracking roll to find you all, you guys have the option of sticking around and fighting, which, if you want, that's totally an option. In hell, against Octavian the Living Tower, a solar level threat with his mount and a revel of blood apes. I see no one wants to fight. Okay.
I see no one wants to roll new characters. Okay.
No,
But then we
thanks.
could get to the Lunars game super quick.
I know you just got this really cool bow, Britt, but you're dead now.
Yeah, Britt, use your really cool bow on them.
So, are you guys going to try and take the stealthy approach to getting out of here, move slow and quiet? Or are you guys going to book it as fast as you fucking can and hope that you can outrun him?
My man, my stealth specialty is specifically in avoidance. I'm taking the stealth route.
So
In stark contrast, my athletic specialty is specifically in running away from beings of authority.
I would absolutely call a Prince of Hell a being of authority.
I also have direction sense merit and underground rivers flow for moving effortlessly within criminal underworlds. Does a real underworld count as a criminal underworld?
Sure, let's go with that, since technically this is all part of the criminal bank deposit.
So you said the walls around us aren't like technically real, it's just all a magical casting for separation.
Yes. I mean, they're real enough that they're going to keep the revel and everything and all the bad shit about being in Malpheus out, but one good swing of that Grim Cleaver will take them out.
Can non-demon things pass through the wall?
Like, could you pass through the wall?
Could an arrow that has been wrapped with the shirt from one of us who smells like the person who disrespected him be shot really far away as a distraction through the wall?
Through the wall, no. Through the window, yes.
I think we just need to pick a direction and go.
Okay. So how do each of you want to get away from him? He is going to basically get one roll to try and find you guys, and then basically like any other roll that he does, he's going to be kind of like opposing you. If he does find you, he does obviously have to cross the distance to get to you, so you can still keep running. It is up to you all how that you exit the scene.
I want to go a stealthy route.
Okay, you're going to go a stealthy route.
Want to go a stealthy route.
Okay, that's two of you doing stealth.
Brendan, I have a question.
Yeah, sure thing.
Could I try to find a different way to go than everyone else is going?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm not being stealthy. That's for fucking dweebs. I'm going to, quite literally, run like a bat out of hell as fast as I fucking can and not be stealthy at all to try to, like, draw attention away for the others to get away and also outrun him.
I assume that you're using your horse for this.
Yeah.
Can I go
Okay.
with you? Because my stealth is non-existent.
If you want.
Yeah, my stealth is 1. So
And to Raleigh, how are you and the tyrants going to escape this dire situation? That I will remind you all technically caused by getting in the middle of Glass Wasp's normal Glass Wasp duties.
What all exits are visible?
The 2 brass doors that you came through. And then obviously the windows out into hell if you wanted to go that way, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, I guess I'll be going through the brass doors.
Okay. Are you going to attempt stealth, or are you just going to book it as quickly as you can?
Neither. I'm not going to book it or scramble. I'm just going to start heading to the brass doors. No point in scrambling and making extra noise, but it's not super stealthy. I mean, if he can smell us, he can smell us.
Right? Okay, then.
Tyler, are you going out into the sand of awful?
I don't know. Brendan, what other way is there other than doing that, other than the way that they're going?
So currently there are the brass doors to get out of here, but you know that once that you leave here, you are transported to a different realm, which lets you, which you're not sure which version that you're going to go into.
Because if you're just running into the desert, I'm going to go through the brass doors. I assumed you were going through the brass doors to run.
I mean, I'm going to kind of appraise the way to go as we go. I'm not just going to willingly run into hell without a way to get out of it.
So the only way that you know to get out of hell, well, the two ways that you would know to get out of hell. One, the way that you just came to get in here. And two, if you go through that window, run through the demon city of Malpheus, and then go through the desert for 5 days. You will eventually come out somewhere near Gem, possibly.
So we won't be doing that. Yeah, we're going to go through the doors and then find a side way to go.
Okay. And you're going to be making as much noise as possible to try and track him down the side way that you pick so that the rest of the crew can get out at a slower pace, essentially?
Sort of, kinda. I'm not gonna, try to make noise, but I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be focused on being fast as shit and, not stealthy.
Okay. So then, almost as if that you guys had trained for this moment for a while, Tarali opens up the doors and it's go time.
Time.
Who wants to start this chase first?
Well, I'll go ahead and start, I guess, since we're gonna kind of, pave the way.
Okay.
Is, Alien gonna hop on the horse?
You said you're going through the brass doors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay, here we fucking go. And then I go.
Okay. Tyler, if you could give me a roll of Dex and Ride to hold on to your horse.
Okay. If I may describe how I ride my horse out of here, I would like to, after I hop on Lucille with Alien, I'm gonna snap the reins, not like hitting my horse with the reins, but like a really loud, sharp crack that echoes, and do like the old liquid ocelot whip crack from Metal Gear Solid, and just run right as hard as fast as I can right through the door, and just make decisions as I go, bobbing and weaving however I need to go to get there.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I will give you an extra 2 dice and an auto success.
7.
Hell yeah, man. All right. With 7 successes, Lucille is off to the races. Holding on as that she takes off with a gallop that only a few people have seen her do before. The hooves on her feet ignite in a brilliant blue flame as that she starts running through the brass doors and out into the next area. Elian and Ricky, you both find yourself at the bottom of a dried ocean. And in front of you, hordes of undead. Who's next?
I reckon it's us.
It's the sneaky squad. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, I have Underground Rivers Flow to add automatic successes to a larceny roll, but and it says adapt at criminal ways. A dragon blood moves effortlessly within criminal underworlds. I have a problem though.
What's that?
I'm still burning.
Yeah, you are. So you can't do stealth. Womp womp.
Do you
I just looked at my anima levels like, oh no.
I chose the right person to burn with.
You could always take your place back with the tyrant to Zeke and join us.
Wait, are you burning too?
Me? No.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna, since I'm clearly not gonna be able to be as stealthy as Divine, I'm gonna make sure I'm not. I don't want to be like caught by myself though.
You could have come with us instead.
Fuck it, I already chose to try this other way. Let's go. I'm gonna try to just leave out the sneaky way, but I guess I'm not gonna stealth it. Well, on the bright side, if you aren't sneaky enough and I'm not distracting enough to hide you, like, I would just tell you to leave. But I think our best thing is just to run opposite direction of Ricky and Elian.
And go ahead and roll it.
Okay, what am I rolling since I can't be stealthy?
Dex and... Well, okay, are you running or are you using survival?
My problem is if I'm burning, am I
You
gonna
should probably be running. You should probably be
am I
running.
gonna be able to do anything stealthy or hiding myself? So I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
I guess I'm just running with her.
Give me those Dex and... Dex and athletics. As you guys begin on a jolly sprint.
An athletics excellency. Can I spend 4 motes to get 2 successes?
Sure.
I am also going to spend 4 motes on 2 successes.
And is this one of those things that we can spend a willpower for another success?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to do that because I have an extra willpower from that stunt.
Yeah.
Successes.
Okay. Divine, what are you going to get?
Do 1 subtract because I got 3 ones.
No, they do not.
Oh, thank God.
So as he's running with Ferris, Divine's going to... Is there like a ceiling on this place still?
Yes.
All right. What he's going to do is he's going to run up the wall and for as long as possible, like, run along the ceiling so that we can keep pace with each other, but are also as far away from each other as physically possible without one of us having to drag behind.
Okay.
And try to keep up with her.
Hey, you got the same amount of successes as me.
Oh, wow, look at that. Twinsies. Okay, with both of you going, then finally, how is Tirali getting out of there?
I'm just going to attempt walking out.
Oh my god, that's amazing. So, Tirali and the Tyrants are just going to walk out. Okay.
I mean,
anything else?
Basically, she'll tell the Tyrants, as we walk through the shadow of the Valley of Death, we fear no evil, for we are bad as motherfuckers. And we just walk out the door.
And then she takes a look at her life and realizes that nothing's left.
How'd you know?
I don't even know what the E would roll for that.
Is there a ball?
I'm gonna say roll me your stamina and war. As that you all go into a, like, I don't know, just like a march. Oh boy, this is gonna get real bloody real quick.
Since it's going to be stamina and war, could I pump it with tactics, mean everything?
Yes, you can. The war excellency?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I'll add on 3 of those.
Oh, 7. Alrighty then. Now it's time to roll Octavian's senses. This is where that it's either going to have the next bit of everything be kind of hand waved and like scene swiped. We might do a star wipe, or this motherfucker's about to fucking hunt you all down.
He could just not. Like, that's
He
an
could.
option.
He could just not.
It's a pretty good option.
So I'll let you know he is rolling 8 dice, and he has to beat a 5.
For Tirali or for me?
For me.
For them, since they can't stealth. Oh wait, no. You were purposely being loud.
I was.
And you are the monk who kind of set up everything for Glass Wasp to get fucked up. Okay, yeah. If he has to,
I think I was the one who burned the Blackwing Crane too.
I think that you were. Okay, so he has to get a 7 to even notice Ricky, and since Ricky's making a distraction. Now, anything after that 7, so like if for some reason I roll stellar and get a 12, he can pick and choose to go after Ferris or Divine. And if I somehow get a fucking 14, which is statistically improbable but not impossible on these dice, I can pick anyone that I want for him to go after. Basically, I'm using Ricky's action as kind of like the defend other action. Does that seem like a fair deal?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see where the dice are going to direct us. Well, it looks like he's found Ricky.
This is what I wanted.
This is exactly what you wanted. So, the rest of you, in your ways out, are going to pass through a couple of very familiar scenes getting out of there. The first is going to be going through the Mercury Tunnel. Divine, Tirali, and Ferris are all going to go through this. You're going to pass by a very sleepy tyrant lizard who just kind of nods to Ferris.
She will wave as she's running on by with a smile and a grin.
Eventually, you guys will make it to the back rooms of Yushan. My question for you is, do you wait there for Ricky and Elian?
Divine?
No.
Then the answer is no. If he keeps going, she will keep going.
Our agreement is to meet up top.
Okay. Pushing through the back rooms, you eventually make it to the Fae Court, or the Fae ship, where the troubled waters and everything are simple, calm, almost a beach that you can walk down. Everything about it seems less imposing than it once was.
Not when you say it in that tone of voice.
And eventually you make it to the underworld that Ricky and Ferris once found themselves in, passing by a mad scientist as well as a happy boatman. You know, because the man is also the boat, as you might recall.
I forgot about that.
You were on that boat.
You mean on that man?
Yeah, you were on that man.
Don't make it weird.
And eventually, you make it back to the underground of Chiaroscuro. You guys are free to do whatever you want for the rest of the night. I'll let you know Octavian can't come up to creation without being summoned as a second level demon, which requires at least a celestial exalt with circle 2 sorcery. And also for it to be a new moon. Or no, a full moon, I should say.
God.
It's very specific.
It's very specific. Hey, did you know that you can summon Lidger to creation? You know, that sun that was beating down? Yeah, you can get that into creation if you want. It just has to be done by a solar with solar level sorcery and only during calibration.
Darn, we missed our window.
So, Elian, Ricky, Octavian the Living Tower has your scent, and he is coming for you. You can hear the sound of crashing metal behind you as the beast that is the Living Tower mounts his personal Mount Damaskinos and begins to fly after you at a rapid rate. There is a horde of zombies before you, though not something that wouldn't be easily cleared by a swing of a rack staff or something. So, how are you going to get out of here?
Do I recognize the area that we are, or is this entirely new to me?
This is a part of the underworld. It is, in fact, entirely new to you. This is not the part of the underworld that you went through. This is actually the part of the underworld that Elian went through.
He's gonna kind of look back to Elian. Hey, do you know where the fuck we are? I don't know where I'm going.
I'm gonna kind of point him in the general direction of where we had come in when we came through here. Just see if you can get Lucille to hop up and just bump on their heads as we go along. Try and stay above them.
Hold on 1 second. I'm looking at something. How many Zambles are there, Brendan?
How many Zambos are there? A lot.
He said hordes of undead.
Give me a moment, please.
Well, while we're going along, it's gonna be a little weird because I'm on the back of a horse, but I'm essentially gonna kind of come into myself and assume my blazing lotus form. So if I need to, I can just like blast things as we go along.
Noted.
Would you consider these zombies to be a battle group?
Yes, I would.
Nifty. Is there a way to effectively raise my aura level, like in an organic way that isn't just I'm gonna burn essence for no reason?
Question, do you have any ride charms? That would be really useful.
I have an athletics charm. I actually don't have any ride charms.
Yeah, you know what? Since you don't have any ride charms, I'll let you replace ride with athletics for the moment, just to so that we can get, because I have an idea of what you're doing.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm just gonna use Bellows Pumping Stride through my horse if I can to charge at the zombies. Yeah, I got a better idea. I need you to hold on. And you feel the air around rapidly start to increase in temperature, like at a very sharp rate. Do I get to the aura okay, Brendan?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He looks back to Elian. You ever rode a horse, Elian?
A couple of times, yes.
Cool. Yeah, hold on to these. And he hands Elian the reins. I'll be back in a second. And he's gonna like stand up on the reins and sorry about this, and kind of like hop up and land on Elian's shoulders and then like springboard off of their back into the air. And I'm gonna use what the fuck is it? I just had it. Hold on.
When I realize you're gonna springboard off of me, I like lift my shoulders up, like kind of to help launch and go with a steady flow of it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna use Terrifying Dragon Roar on the zombies, and if I can, spin after I coat them in flame and shoot a special blast right at that fucker behind us if I see him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Knowing that it will not really harm him in any great capacity, but it will be a little bit indignant, which I'm all about.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll that.
Any stunting dice?
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. My brain is falling out of my head. I'm going to give you a 2-dot stunt, 2 extra dice, auto success, and regenerate a willpower.
If I may, I'm going to go ahead and use a willpower because I feel like I'm going to be regenerating that often. Does that just give me another dice?
That gives you an automatic success.
Cool. Wow, that's a medicine roll.
That is a medicine roll. However, I will remind you that you are attacking a horde of dead, which have an effective evasion of 1.
Yeah, and it is 5 with my auto successes.
Mm-hmm. So to set the scene, you jump up, spin, and breathe out fire at every undead near you. At the same time, Lucille, taking after you, rears up and almost bucks Elian off and does the same thing. Because, Tyler, I don't know that you've read your horse's stats in a while, but Lucille can totally breathe fire.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. She takes after you. With both of your flames combining, there is a clear path through the dried up ocean of the underworld and up onto the coast that will eventually lead to the back rooms.
Okay.
Now it is time. Tyler, if you could roll me. That was super cool. Roll me 15 dice. I'm going to give you a 2-dot stunt bonus, and this is for Lucille's speed.
So 15 total or 17 with the 2-dot?
15 total. Her regular running roll is 13.
No medicine roll, please. That's not a medicine roll.
That is most certainly not a medicine roll with 9 successes. It is time to see if Octavian can keep up. You know, man, the dice tell a fucking story.
I guess they do.
As soon as that you are at the top of as soon as that you crest the top onto the beach of this dried out ocean, you can hear the roar of rage from Octavian down at the bottom as that he sees the chaos and destruction that you have wrought upon the dead. And he points the grim scythe up at you as Damaskinos and him begin to fly towards you at terrifying speeds. I will break you. And now you are in the back rooms. The confusing office space that you had earlier met Laughing Ragamuffin in and had quite the nice chat. Now, though, with the threat of Octavian the Living Tower very close behind you, it is less of a calming place and much more of a weird and off-kilter place, almost as if the textures of this place were off by a few pixels, as that things seem to move in on themselves as the forces of hell will eventually come in and begin to wreak havoc upon it. What do you want to do?
Ricky just kind of rides like hell and turns back to Elian. You got anything for this? I need to take a breather here. As he just keeps writing.
I mean, I can shoot it with some essence, but that's about it.
It is, I would say that currently Octavian is out to extreme 2 range on you all. He has not been able to close the distance. If you guys can get 1 win on him, he will basically fall behind and not be able to keep track of you. So, for describing everything and setting up this very tense scene, I will give you another 2 dice for Lucille. So if you want to roll me 15 again, or if you want to do anything else to help her out.
Oh, can I try and assist by basically... Is Ricky have the reins now, I guess, again?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so... And then it's going to kind of hold on, but, like, shift. You see them kind of hold their arm close to their body, and a huge mass of like essence and energy begins to roll in their hand in kind of a spiral, and it gets bigger and bigger, and they're gonna fire it out. I'm gonna try and shoot at things in here to pop them up in the air so that he's gonna run into them or have to go around them and basically make it an obstacle course.
Okay. For doing that, for describing that, I will actually give Octavian a -2 die penalty.
I'm also using my wave motion cannon. Not my normal strike, my actual wave motion cannon. Is bigger.
Ooh, fancy. All right, then. Ricky, go ahead and roll me 15 dice as Elian is causing a distraction as that essence is projected from her, from their closed fists and is causing damage all through the back rooms. I'm sure that Laughing Ragamuffin will send you all a bill at some point.
Also, I am now at burning.
10.
Ooh. It's hard, but it isn't undoable. 5 from me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
With just enough foresight to throw down the multitude of same walls and cause a commotion as well as sudden confusion to the simple-minded Octavian. I will let you know that Octavian is a brute above all. Octavian cares not for strategy or cunning, only brute force. And in doing this, you have successfully confused him and Damaskinos and make your way out of the back rooms.
Does he see us as we're leaving?
Probably not, because then he would probably continue to chase.
Fair enough. Never mind.
He is a very single-minded foe. So you go through the back rooms, then through the cerulean tunnel, where that you can see multiple corpses of many fog sharks, as well as a large, picked clean corpse of a fog megalodon that Raleigh fought earlier. Then you eventually make it into the Fey Court of 3 Weeks Labyrinth, who looks you all and through the walls, and you can kind of feel his peering eyes, and he looks to Elian, and they're just like, "Oh, hello, you're back. Oh, you're going. Okay, that's fine."
Unless you want Octavian in here, you need to let us go.
One side of 3 Weeks Labyrinth puckers shut like a butthole, and you all get out of there.
I figured that would work.
And eventually, you all meet back up at the door with new information, a new weapon for your friend, and growing concern with where the next day will take you. After all, right now, you should have enough information to know who killed Reshboar and who stole all that money. But we'll have to wait for another time to do that.
Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
I'll just dispel all of Malpheus. Got him.
Got him. Malpheus these nuts. Got him.
Oh, also, yes, we had joked about it being Raleigh too.
Okay.
And how Michaela was just a plant all along, and she was only playing until we found out who who did this, which was really her all along.
Okay, Michaela, take resources NA. You've done it. We bamboozled them. Man, I need to have my voice blown out more often. I feel like much more like powerful and imposing like this.
You are notably
sound it.
more spooky than normal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to continue.
The wacky inflatable arm man is slightly deflated and evil.
And then I need to switch to a different channel. The gifts are distracting me.
Oh, it's the horse.
It's the fucking horse.
Hey kid, eat this hair. It'll give you superpowers.
No, I'm not gonna do that to anybody.
Oh, I was talking to Ferris.
I already licked the blood. I'm not eating the hair.
But
I mean-
it'll give you superpowers.
One could argue if you have already wrecked the blood, why not eat the hair?